And once again, without the music in the background, a special shout out to the veterans and the soldiers who protect the air and land that we as Americans are free to walk on undisturbed by all the duties that they do out there in the world to make America free and safe for us. Special shout out to the troops. I would do a salute, but I'm not really an official member of the military. So salutes to the troops, the ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you for all that you do, and thank you. Today is your day. All right, so let's get down to it. Andre Iguodala, 3 years, $48 million. Kevin Durant re-signs 2 years, $53 million. But the icing on this cake, this Golden State Warriors championship cake, the icing goes to the first ever $200 million player, Steph Curry. Wow. Well, actually, $201 million over 5 years, which means that he will be averaging $40 million a year. And you know what? God bless the Players Union. God bless the CBA, the Collective Bargaining Agreement, which allows all of this TV money to be flushed into the NBA, where they could lavishly put all this money into the pockets of players like Steph Curry, who, you know what? I feel that he deserves it. He pretty much was unheralded coming into the league. He made himself who he is today. Curry did not come into the NBA with any hype, any fanfare. If anything, he was labeled as injury prone due to his ankle issues. So congratulations, Steph Curry, on making NBA history by becoming the first $200 million man in NBA history, right? I'm just repeating myself, but it's such a shock, honestly, to see that the game has grown this much financially, where these kind of contracts are now going to be regular deal. But again, the money spent on Curry is worth it, because under Mark Jackson, who I'm not going to forget, who built up the Warriors to play defense, which as a result had them going to the playoffs back to back for the first time in 20 years. So I know a lot of people are of the minute and they're of the moment, and they're also bandwagon fans, because in Forbes, when it comes to NBA team rankings, the Golden State Warriors are number 3. It's Lakers, Knicks, and Golden State Warriors. And since the Warriors have become champions and championship contenders, their value has went through the roof. For those of you who do or don't know, the Warriors will be having a $1 billion privately financed stadium opening up somewhere in 2021, 2022. Because as a sports fan, I think that the financial aspect of this has to be looked into, because we have a first ever $200 million player getting $40 million a year for 5 years. And Curry definitely was a part of the revolution with the high-powered offense that makes the Warriors so captivating that people want to watch. I mean, like, who else in the NBA can pull up for 3 from the midcourt logo? No one else. And Curry's success has been embodied by his coaching staff. Just a season or 2 seasons ago, he set an NBA record by making 402 3-pointers. Right, making. Key words, he made 402 3-pointers. We're not even talking about the shots attempted. Times have changed, ladies and gentlemen. We're not where we were 10 years ago, where you had to play the strict, rigid ways of a coach who didn't dare think of letting players pull up from mid-court and literally drop bombs. I'm like, what else could you say? When he releases that 3 and you just see it sailing in the air, you know? But he put in the work. He puts in the preparation. So I'm sure LeBron must probably be feeling kind of salty, because it was LeBron James who had hoped to be the first $200 million player in the NBA. Does this mean that LeBron James has been underpaid? I don't know. He brought a championship, to a city, Cleveland, that hasn't had a championship in 50 years. So who knows how much the Cavaliers have made off of LeBron, even though it did show in Forbes that last year the Cavaliers actually lost $40 million due to their exorbitant payroll. But we're not here to talk about the Cavs and virtual GM LeBron and why he wasn't able to overtake the Warriors. The point is, a lot of people I talked to said that AI at 3 years, $48 million, despite being 33 years old, which to me, you know how it goes. When you hit the big 3-0, the skills decline. A lot of people are saying that he's actually underpaid by choosing to re-sign with the Warriors. And you also have him being a former NBA Finals MVP as well. So congratulations to AI for, again, a day and age where we could say at 3 years and $48 million that you're being underpaid. Hey, once again, God bless America. That's all I could say. But the point is that even though I'm a Laker fan, the Warriors have been on this track for years. Because if you're a true fan of the game or a true historian, you would know that the Warriors have always been about high-powered offense. Since Jason Richardson, Monta Ellis, the Warriors were always good for dropping 120 points. Back when the Lakers were winning, doing their three-peat thing, and the Lakers would be in Oracle Arena to take on the Warriors, I would stay up late at night, 12, midnight, 1 in the morning. You know why? Because I knew that Kobe would have to come through and heading into the Oracle Arena, Kobe Bryant would have to drop anywhere from 30 plus points to pull out the victory over the Golden State Warriors. Because they have always been about that high-powered offense. Even when they would be 10 games under 500, they would still be a potential upset to take a victory over the Lakers during the regular season. So seeing how now, thanks to Curry, with his three-point prowess and his unheralded offense, and then of course you have Klay Thompson, guys like AI who could have started but chose to be a six-man coming off the bench, it's easy to see that the Warriors would be the super powerhouse that they are now. I have no issue with people like Durant who want to be a free agent and go to a team like that, because that's what it's about at the end of the day. You want to put yourself in the best possible spot in your life to be a champion. And isn't that what we all want to be at the end of the day? Don't we all want to be champions? Don't we all want to play for a winning team instead of having a cast of clowns or a bunch of losers as co-workers while you try to go to work and do your job, but you're surrounded by incompetence and idiots? Who are we to be mad? If someone was to tell me, hey, you know what, the job that you do, we want to sign you and give you double, triple, quadruple that, hey, you can forget about the 2 weeks notice. But hey, right, we're not here to talk about my life. We're here to talk about sports and the fact that the Warriors are now locked and loaded. You're going to have probably a ton of bandwagon wannabe players who are going to sign with this team for less, like David West did, which I mentioned in another post, so we're not going to get into that. But hey, my hats are off to the Golden State Warriors, who look to be on top at least for the next 3 to 4 years. That'll give my Lakers time to rebuild. And as long as the San Antonio Spurs don't have a chance of winning a championship, I am definitely more than satisfied, more than happy, and more than content to let the Warriors reign supreme over the NBA landscape. Hey, that's the way it is. If players want to gripe and complain, maybe they should step their game up a level and be like those guys out there out west. Well, that's all I got for today on this 4th of July. Everybody out there, be safe, have fun, eat well, and please remember, do not hold any fireworks, okay? Because these digits, you kind of need those, all right? So we don't want to have those being replaced. And again, special shout out to the men and women out there, the veterans, the soldiers, who laid their lives on the line for the freedom that we have, so I can express myself on this video. This is your boy Lex Anderson signing out. Please comment, subscribe, share, they're all welcome, and I'm here for you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. This is your boy Lex Anderson. I'm signing out.